Hello, everyone. This is my somewhat in-depth analysis on the art of simulator games on the Roblox platform by a person, aka me. To begin, it is a widely known fact that simulator games are some of, if not the most used genre of Roblox games, due to them being simple to make, just having a simple idea, all around being simple, and in their simplicity are insanely addictive and keep players coming back over and over again to try to make their numbers get bigger. Now, I like to divide simulator games into mostly two halves, and with or maybe three, but the third one is a small minority. I think maybe I don't know. The first half I would like to talk about are clicker games or mobile games. These games include games where you click the mouse button over and over and over again to get money, and then you spend that on more, or you invest that on pets and other stuff or whatever. Typically a rebirth, which kind of throws the whole point of a rebirth out the window. You're supposed to do it late in the game, and it gives you major financial gains, like an Egg Inc. with soul eggs and stuff. But unlike Egg Inc., these games aren't. You can't leave the game and do something productive. You have to stay on the game the whole time and be active, typically. Which separates these games from tycoon games, in which you can at least leave those running in the background while you play something more productive. Because, let's face it, tycoon games don't have much in them. And neither do simulator games. This is why most of the games of this variety give you the ability to double jump and put a bunch of islands in the sky for you to explore while you click the mouse button. You see, the problem with this is that there's no real goal to the islands other than getting more pets. Yes, literally. I'm in most games I've played of this variety. There's just a bunch of islands really high up in the sky, and certain islands, you see, are big and have a teleporter, and also an egg that you buy for the currency or whatever. And then you get a pet that helps you, and some double jumps. So really, the islands aren't even that good at providing a gameplay benefit. What would help it would be like enemies and stuff, I guess, for you to avoid and like dungeons and parkour and more parkour, better parkour that actually gives you monetary value other than pets, other than a literal gotcha. Now, the middle category I was talking about mostly includes games like Bee Swarm Simulator, where it adds a somewhat of a thing. And I might be biased against Bee Swarm Simulator, but it does have good mechanics, like crafting, exploration, parkour, all that stuff, and like hive building. It has good mechanics, unlike the clicker games in which you just get the best pets and you win. That's that in click. Which is why I put Bee Swarm Simulator on the simulator games tier list higher than the first category. Now the third category, which is all things considered lower than Bee Swarm Simulator, kind of, are game simulators. Are game simulators. Why do I keep? Are games similar, games similar to Warrior Army Simulator. I said simulator so much. And Sword Simulator. The reason I like these games more than the first category, not Bee Swarm Simulator, Bee Swarm Simulator is the best, is because in these games, typically, you A, In Warrior Army Simulator, you have a side goal of upgrading your castle as well as leveling up. Sure, you have to grind some, but the grinding feels rewarding because then you can like go and buy weapons, and you can decide between weapons and armor and which one to get first, because on one hand weapons will make you kill things faster, but you will get killed faster, and armor, if you get it first, will make you not die as fast, allowing you to kill some of the big bads quicker. Now, just to finish things up, the sword simulator, you get random chance from killing enemies, and sometimes just get gifted really good weapons for no reason. Now, that is my somewhat in-depth review on simulator games. I'm making this video so I don't have to review any simulator games other than maybe Beastworm Simulator in the future, since they are all so simulators, all so similar, not simulator. Well, anyway, have a nice night probably when this comes out, and goodbye.